Hi everyone, hope you are doing well from wherever you are watching this channel, depending on your time zone. Now, most of Kenyans, especially those who did not vote for William Samoei Ruto, are not happy the way this government is running. But again, the worst is that those who voted for William Samoei Ruto are now suffering in depression after being subjected to the kind of situation or environment we are having in this country as of now. Serious. Suffering in depression. And the emerging information is that those people who voted for William Samoei Ruto are now forming WhatsApp groups to organize on how to demonstrate against the same government they voted for. That is the emerging information from the ground. You vote for the government, but then 6 months after that, you have been watching on how the government are doing the activities. You don't see anything that is coming out from this government to improve your life. The only thing that comes out is all about making the situation very hard for you. So people are reorganizing themselves to demonstrate. And by the way, demonstrating against the government you voted for, it simply means that you are just planning to overthrow it. You no longer believe in the manifesto. You don't believe in the agenda. You don't believe on anything that they were selling to you. That's why you want to demonstrate against it. And the Wakili Wahome Thuku is a man who was supporting, of course, the Azimio agenda. But he's surprised that those people who are supporting William Ruto's agenda, they are now organizing themselves to demonstrate against the government. And I'm going to report you guys. Of course, that one looked like a mockery or a circus. This is what he posted on his Twitter, also on Facebook. Doesn't matter what they say in those groups. I have 100 malls there. I will expose all the UDA supporters plan to demonstrate against the government of His Excellency Dr. William Ruto. And you can see us here some of the screenshots. The group is known as Nairobi Community Business. So if you go through some of the views shared there, see people are saying, oh, please do not post anything about Wahome Thuku. Remember who you need. One of the guy ulidanganya Raila Odinga. Okay. We should not deliberate anything here. Malls wako kila mahali. So they are realizing that after Wahome Thuku posting this, he's getting information and is not part of that group. Mpaka nikaitwa kihii kia Jubilee. Then the abuser deleted. This group ya business community imejaa NIS. Wakicheza inafungwa. Now I won't even conceal their numbers. You can't have elected Ruto and regard the enemies, then you start planning demos in some WhatsApp groups. So in the beginning he was sharing what they are talking in those groups, but he was now hiding their numbers. So he has decided now he will just share those conversation and expose the numbers. So you see people are saying that we are losing focus, discussing an irrelevant topic and feeding an attention seeker. So many things there. So indeed you see these people, their focus is to organize demonstration against the government they voted for. But look at their name there. Nairobi Business Community. Surprising, during campaign, to some extent, you will see someone like Rigathi Gachagua or William Ruto coming out to say that, "Simunajua yule mzee wa maandamano." So they were like, we should not vote for Raila Odinga because he will just come to organize demonstration and disrupt our business. But now, the business community themselves are the ones organizing maandamano. What does this one tell William Samoei Ruto? Raila Odinga that he thought is going to organize for maandamano, he's not even calling for that. The people he was threatening that if you vote for Raila, he will come and organize maandamano, are the ones now organizing maandamano against William Ruto's regime, after again voting for him. You can look at that iron. That is where we are as of now. Kinaya kabisa. So it tells you one thing, that even the business community, those who are in business, they don't have customers to sell to their goods. Because life has become unbearable, the economic environment does not help for business to thrive in this country. Consumers have no money in their pocket to buy goods. And those who are selling, now they don't have a market. So the only thing remaining here is to demonstrate, because now everyone does not have food. Life has become unbearable. Basic commodities are unaffordable. People cannot even take their children to school. Look at that. That is where we are as of now. We are continuing with this particular discussion, but just a quick request. For those who are watching and you're not subscribed, please consider subscribing. To our returning subscribers, I must say thank you so much. And again, to all our viewers, please give this video a thumbs up. So the message is very, very clear. And that's why Wahome Thuku is trying to bring out this issue to the public. His end goal is not to stop demonstration, but it is just to tell William Ruto or whoever cares that indeed people are tired. And including those who Ruto believe that are part of his UDA party are not happy. That's why they are now organizing demonstration against the government they voted for. Everyone is not happy. So, in case we will have any demonstration in this country, of course, we'll be 14 days. And now I was reminded they have remained 12 days. It means everyone is going to come out. When I say everyone, I mean those who voted for Kenya Kwanza, those who voted for Azimio. They will come out in their numbers. And the worst will be that those who voted for Kenya Kwanza side might be the majority in the demonstration than the Azimio side. We have a political lesson to learn from this scenario. Next time when you are voting, do not vote on emotion. Because Ruto came out, he was whipping your emotion. You could see him and you see a savior. You could see him and you see the hustler. You could see him and you see the poor person talking to poor people. A man from middle class talking to the middle class people. But Ruto is not anywhere near your level at all. He's nowhere anything closer to you. If you're talking about billionaires in this country, he is among them. In fact, at top there. He came and lied to you, and you bought into the lie. He whipped your emotion, and you voted on emotion. So it is a lesson next time when you are voting, remove emotion from politics. Listen to people very carefully. You have to go through their history before you go to the polling booth and vote for these people. Ruto had a history. But people refused to listen to that. They just got out and voted for Ruto on emotion. Now, demonstration is coming after learning the hard way. You see, for example, yesterday they were launching Taifa gas. Na watu wanasema sasa biashara ya mzee ya gas itaharibika. Raila is just in a cylinder business, a gas cylinder business. He's not selling gas. So I think if we have more people launching gas here, then he has more market because more cylinders will be needed. If it's a cheap gas they are selling, then they need more cylinders. So I think the market is now widening. That's the truth of the matter. Because you will buy that cylinder and brand it the way you want. So, on the issue of the gas, Ruto said that now he's going to remove all the taxes on the gas. Look at that. If it is removing taxes on the gas, who is going to benefit? Is it the poor? Because most of the poor people in this country, they don't use this gas. If they have, they are using once in a while. Why? Because with gas, unahitaji kuwa na kitu kama 1,200 kale kadogo to refill. So now people are using this kerosene stove, they are using charcoal. Watu wanatumia tu majiko hapo ya makaa na hizi kerosene stove. So it is so that even if you have your 50 shillings, you can easily buy the kerosene or you go and buy charcoal ukuja upike. So ni nani ameondolea hii gharama ya gas? It is hapo to middle class na wale watu wa juu. Because those are the people who can afford this. So look on his thinking. Again, the other issue is that wewe ukipunguza gharama ya gas, what are you telling people? They don't have food. What are they going to cook? A clueless president who don't understand that poor people are suffering in this country, or he has decided to give it a blind eye. He's not sorting the problem. So akiondoa bei hiyo taxes kwa gas, wewe mtu mwenye kwa kijiji mnatumianga kuni kupika, unafaidika namna gani? Real issue. That's why Raila Odinga is now calling on mass action, because he feels that no, Kenyans should not die from hunger. He has seen people suffering, and I want to tell you, these people will be in the front line to go in the direction in which Raila Odinga is going to give them. That's why you see Raila was in Mount Kenya, and without even arranging or organizing anything, people came out and they're saying Ruto must go. If we have people who are going to organize the overthrow or reclaim of Raila Odinga's victory, mostly it will be those people who are supporting UDA side. They are learning that, no, we voted for a wrong person. Right now, Ruto has been put between a hard place and a rock. Because even those people he thought he would run to, those who supported him, for rescue, they are already organizing demonstration against this government. So whom is he remaining with? It is only those people who he appointed in those specific positions. For him, he thought that once you appoint people in the office, then the community will be happy. Look at that. The community cannot be happy because they don't get anything from those CSs. It does not matter how many CS position or PS or CAS or ambassador is going to give to the people of Mount Kenya region or Rift Valley. Because now, one of my friends today, when I was coming for duty from Rift Valley, he told me that he is serikali ya William Ruto, apana. It's not good. A Canadian. He is surprised that Ruto is treating them to this level. So it means even Rift Valley, and we have seen them demonstrating, they are ready to take that list to the street to demonstrate against their own son. Sasa niambie, Ruto atakuwa rafiki ya nani? Atakuwa mgeni wa nani?